Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I hope you all are doing well. Before I start my next recipe, I would just like to thank each and everybody for responding to my last video. Today we're going to make biryani, chicken biryani. First is marinating the chicken. So let's see what the ingredients are to marinate the chicken. I've marinated this chicken last night. So this is 2 kilo chicken marinated with the ingredients, and I'm draining this chicken, and we have some liquid at the bottom here. Why, I will tell you when we start our main cooking. So first we're going to sprinkle some salt on this onion. Why salt? Because it helps to the onion to caramelize quite quicker. So a little bit more, and then for taste we have a lemon, 1 lemon maybe. You don't want it too wet either, On the stove, as soon as it's hot, we're going to fry these to golden color and crispy. Okay, so the oil is hot now. We're going to put the onion and fry them until golden brown or light golden color. With this we're going to have for garnishing fistful of cashew nuts, some raisins and some slivered almonds, and we will fry them also, light fry, not too brown. So I will show you how to do this also. So this onion is done. Let's take it out in a tray. Same oil, we fry these almonds and cashew nuts. Just a little bit, just brown them a little bit. This is how we're going to keep the color. Take them out immediately. Same oil, we're going to put the raisin, should be in and out, not just in and out. That's it. In a small bowl, we throw 2 heaped teaspoons of chili powder. Remember, we have green chilies in the marinade also. Turmeric we take around 1.5 teaspoons. Then we have coriander powder, which is very prominent here. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 teaspoons of coriander powder, jeera or cumin powder, 2 teaspoons, Garam Masala, 1 teaspoon, and we have some masala here, meat masala. You can buy any. We have this Eastern meat masala. It's definitely optional. You want to add to it, fine. It just gives it a bit of punch. So we around 1.5 teaspoon of meat masala. To this we add some lemon juice, this is half a lemon, and mix it nicely. Mix this spices thoroughly, and we'll add some water and make it into a paste. Let's start. Throw in some oil, around, we're looking at 3 to 4 tablespoons. And along with that we have some ghee, yeah? So around 2 tablespoons of ghee. Let it warm up, and then 5 medium-sized onions. So as soon as the oil is a bit hot, then we'll start braising. This onion needs to be braised same golden color as we fried early on. Leave them open because we want the water to evaporate. So on a full heat we'll fry this. The onion is almost done now, so now it's time to add some tomatoes. These are around half a kilo, 5 medium tomatoes, half a kilo, and again we cook it on high heat until the tomato is cooked nicely, and then we will add the dry masala in it. Tomatoes seem to have melted almost, so now we add our dry masala to it. Stir it nicely and cook it until oil starts coming up. This is just to add some liquid. This is the water that was drained from the marination of the chicken, so we add that same water. I did not put any salt in because the salt is already in the marinade, so we don't need to add any extra salt. If you feel, you can taste it later. If you feel we need some salt, we'll add it. We let it cook on the low heat, on a medium heat rather, and then if we do need some water, we'll just put in some boiling water in it. The oil has started coming up on here, as you can see. That means the masala has cooked, and it smells divine, really. It smells really nice. This is how the masala should look. Not too red, not too dark, not too light either. This is the perfect masala. Now it's time to throw in the chicken. Please remember, no water in this recipe after this point, because there's already yogurt in the mixture, in the marinade, which is going to give the water, and then the chicken will cook in that water. So the chicken is done. Very beautiful consistency, not too thick, not too thin, watery. This is perfect. The masala color looks perfect. And now off goes the heat. Some little bit of dhania over it. I've taken around 1.5 kilo rice, say around 9 cups. Soaked it in the water for past half an hour to 45 minutes. Okay, let's move on to the next step, is the rice. I have some water boiling here. Put some salt already in. Always remember, the water should taste like seawater, salty water, when you make the rice. And try and take as bigger pot as possible, because then it gives the room for the rice to swell up. So I have put in salt in here, some bay leaves, some stick cinnamon, and I don't like to put whole cardamom because a lot of people, they don't like it when they buy a bite on it. So just for the fragrance and the taste, I put a little bit of, it's totally optional. If you don't want it, don't put it, please. But I prefer it because it gives you a nice fragrance. We wait till the water boils and then we throw in the rice. Water is boiling nicely, so now at this point we throw in our rice. Our rice is done. At this point, remember we're not going to cook it 100%. This is around 70%, and when we steam it, it further cooks itself. So we're just going to stop here. And of course, all right, we are at the last stage of this recipe. It's layering and steaming. So for that, what I've done is I've sliced some potatoes and put it at the bottom of the base of the pot so that it doesn't burn. Okay, so let's start. First, put some rice. A thin layer. This shouldn't be a thick layer of the rice, just to cover the base. Okay. With that, we put some egg yellow coloring, food coloring. Just a pinch of saffron strings, just spread it out. Some fried onion, some fried nuts, mint leaves, just to get the fragrance, the smell and the taste, and some dhania. Immediately on top of this, we're going to throw our chicken. Just layer. On top of that goes our balanced rice. Okay, got all the rice in. Okay, some ghee, spread some ghee over it. Same what we did at the bottom layer. Some onions, some nuts, mint leaves on top as well, and finally some strings of saffron, my favorite, coriander. Food coloring can go on top of this. Steam it now for around half an hour on a very slow heat. It's been around 45 minutes and this is the end result. It looks beautiful. And let's start dishing. Please do try the recipe. Anything you want to know, please let me know, and please subscribe and like my channel. Thank you and enjoy the video.